Diddy and JLo were caught on film allegedly having a heated argument at a VMAs after party, and this happens to be the same after party that this 13-year-old girl says she was attacked by Diddy.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? Slowly but surely, we are starting to get bits and bits of information, and we are slowly getting these pieces of the puzzle together, and we're starting to put together a picture. See what I did there? Now here's the thing. I still got a lot of questions because a lot of the allegations, a lot of these lawsuits are absolutely mind-blowing. But of course, I have questions because I'm an inquisitive mother lover, and we all want to know whether or not these allegations are true or if they're not. But one thing is for sure. Allegedly, Diddy and JLo are seen, as you can see right here. Diddy and Jennifer Lopez are seen having a heated argument in unearthed party photos from same night that he was accused of attacking a little. Now, let me just say this, because I know that everybody's been talking about JLo and a lot of other people, a lot of other names that have been thrown into this bucket with Diddy. And I got to be honest. We have to be fair. We don't know anything about JLo, and so we can't sit here and say that she is innocent, and we can't say that she's guilty. I think we have to err on the side of waiting for more information to come out for us to fully understand everything. Now, there are some things about these photos that can be interpreted as a heated argument, but they could also be interpreted as something else. I'll explain here in a little bit, but let's get into this article, because no matter what, if this situation did happen with this 13-year-old person, if that actually did happen, and there's photos of JLo and Diddy allegedly having a heated argument at this party in which this crime did occur, could there be photos of this little out there as well from this party? Not only just videos, but photos of her just, canoodling with celebrities and all that stuff, just in the crowd. Because there's a lot of photos showing a lot of celebrities in the crowd. Could she be in there too? Like I said, I got questions. But let's take a look at this article, shall we? It says newly unearthed photos show Sean Diddy Combs and then girlfriend JLo locked in a heated argument on the night he was now accused of R-ing a little. Now, I want to make this abundantly clear. The allegations that are being said are pretty crazy and unbelievable, coming from a person that says that they were a minor or little at that time. They were, just to give you guys the breakdown of this, she was dropped off by a friend at Radio City Music Hall, where they were doing the MTV VMAs at that time. She talked to a driver or a chauffeur of some sort. She couldn't get into the actual event, but the driver was like, "Don't worry, he likes your kind. Why don't you get in the car and I'll drive you to the event?" She ends up going to the event. She, if I'm correct, she signed something. This is all off of memory, but she signed something like an NDA, and then she drinks something while she's at this party. She stumbles into a bedroom, and then she is viciously attacked, not only just by Diddy, but by another celebrity that was there as well. And apparently a female celebrity was in the corner, allegedly watching this whole thing go down as well. So anyway, just so you guys get a better understanding of what these allegations are and what happened at this VMAs after party, Diddy allegedly walked into this room while she was under the influence and allegedly did this thing. Okay? Just so you guys know. But now we're understanding that there's photos of him having an argument with JLo, because everybody's been talking about JLo recently because of this 2000 VMAs party in New York City. Everyone's like, well, she was with Diddy at that time. They were in a relationship at that time. And then shortly afterwards, there was the nightclub pew-pewing that happened. And that's when they went their separate ways, or, that's the start of the breakup of Diddy and JLo. But they're saying, could the female celebrity or the female that was in the room, could that have been JLo? I don't know. But those are the questions that are being asked out here in these streets. So, a guest who attended the exclusive bash recalled witnessing the spat, which ended with the rapper making an early exit with his entourage and a group of girls. Diddy held a Cristal champagne bottle the entire time, serving his guests. According to the source, everyone was dancing and enjoying themselves, but as the night progressed, tensions rose between him and JLo. Images obtained exclusively by the Daily Mail here captured a moment an irate JLo shouts at the Bad Boy founder in the middle of the party before walking away. And you can see it right here. She looks pretty angry. But then again, maybe she wasn't angry. Maybe she was angry at something else and she was expressing her frustrations towards him. Maybe it was really loud. The music was bumping, and so she had to shout in his ear so that he could hear what she was trying to tell him as she left. That could be it too. Or she could have literally just been really pissed off and was just not keeping her cool. That's possible too. Maybe he was too busy just enjoying himself with all the fans and the ladies and his boys, and he wanted to be able to have his fun. Maybe that's what's the case. That's what the case is here too. God only knows. But you can see a bunch of people in here. Everybody having a good time. People are looking over because it's interesting. Maybe they're looking in this direction here. Maybe they're looking in this direction because they see that maybe there's something going on between JLo and Diddy. And I don't know. You know what I mean? I got questions, y'all. I think a lot of us have questions, but she clearly does not seem happy about anything. Of course, she leaves, but that's her sister, if I'm correct, there as well, trying to lighten the mood, allegedly. Diddy continues doing his thizang. You got Jay-Z in the house as well with his entourage. Allegedly, they're saying Eminem, Dr. Dre was there as well. You got Limp Bizkit. That's funny. But you got Limp Bizkit in the house. And models. Isn't that she's like a supermodel, if I'm correct? Yeah, Fred Durst. And then a supermodel here. I think that's a supermodel. But anyway, nonetheless, you see a bunch of people in here. Dr. Dre, Ice-T. Is that Steven Dorff? Wow. How do I even know that? Steven Dorff and a bunch of other people. God only knows who those people are. Is that David Blaine? That is David Blaine. Wow. He changed his look. He really changed his look as of late. But you can see right there, damn. Okay. But you guys can see that. All right. I mean, and we already know that JLo has been allegedly trying to avoid all of this drama revolving around Diddy and what he has done. She is trying to distance herself from the situation as best as possible. But at the same time, this stuff is going to get her. Unfortunately, she's going to have to speak out at some point. Now, again, you see these photos, you can see for yourself, she seems upset. But it could have been a myriad of different things on why she was upset. Maybe she was tired and she wanted to go home. And he didn't want to go home. He wanted to keep kicking it. That could be it too. Maybe he was sitting there going like, hey, what about our old girl over here? Why don't we bring her into the bedroom and let's have a little meeting? And she was like, no, not tonight. You never know. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But I don't think that this has anything to do with the actual freak-offs, if that makes any sense. Not the crime-ridden freak-offs, if that makes any sense. But for the reasons that are unclear, tensions escalated, leading to a dramatic confrontation in the middle of the festivities. Lopez, who is standing on an elevated platform above the rest of the crowd, can be seen scowling at her then boyfriend, who is below her pouring champagne for other party guests. The two eventually get into an angry exchange, with JLo's sister seen standing nearby and attempting to lighten the mood by dancing. Meanwhile, observers, including Medina and other guests, had watched in disbelief as the couple's argument unfolded, the source recalled. After a couple hours filled with arguments, Diddy decided it was time to leave the party. He took Lopez and their entourage, including the girls, and exited together, the source said. Well, that's good. It is unknown what the argument was about. The resurfacing of these images comes as Diddy faces these new lawsuits and all that. And of course, we already know about that. But what's interesting about this is that this alleged incident is said to have occurred at a house away from the nightclub. But the timing adds a troubling layer to the evening's events and raises questions about the dynamics of Diddy and Lopez's relationship during a time now overshadowed by serious allegations. The couple stayed together for another 5 months, eventually splitting in February of 2001. Now, again, you see all this stuff. There's clearly some tension going on. Maybe they were on the brink of breaking up. Maybe it was all over between them at that time, but they were still staying together because it was some sort of business transaction going on. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little bit that this JLo and this Diddy situation was a business transaction. Not only were they getting together and maybe bumping uglies for show, but I also feel that this was a business transaction. Hey, I'm going to put you on my arm. You're going to help me get to more into the household name, but then I'm also going to help you get your name out here in these streets too, so you can get some street cred. And so, the community will actually embrace your music too. Not only are you going to help me, I'm going to help you. You're going to get what you need from me. I'm going to get what I need from you. That could very well be what it is. And maybe at the end of this transaction, this business relationship started to fall apart. Could that be something that had to do with his freak-offs and the illegals and all the breaking the laws that he was doing, that he's alleged of doing? I don't know. But it is interesting to see these photos now. And I am wondering if this happened around the same time that this crime happened to this little. I'm wondering where JLo was. If this crime did actually happen this night, where was JLo? Hopefully at some point JLo does speak out, makes a statement of some sort. I think the people need to hear that. In fact, I think victims of Diddy would appreciate a statement from JLo. Like I said, just because she was running with him during this time, any of these people running with Diddy does not automatically mean that she is a guilty party. But then again, at the same time, the silence is deafening. It truly is. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you stand on this? Do you think this has anything to do with any of these crimes? Is this a nothing burger? What do you think? Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to crush that subscribe button. Hit that follow button if you're watching on other platforms. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We'll talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.